There's some breaking news coming in at this hour. The doctors now in private facilities, private hospitals and clinics will protest on 14th and 15th of October. There will be seizure of all non-emergency work in Kolkata and across West Bengal. So they have decided to do this show in the spirit of unity with the doctors who are in state-run medical colleges and hospitals. Now, the private hospitals have also said that they are ceasing work on 14th and 15th of October. I'm joined at this hour by Senior Consultant of Apollo Hospital in Kolkata, Dr. Adesh Basu. Dr. Basu, well, this is something that we have to tell our viewers. You're talking about ceasing non-emergency work. So could you please tell our viewers which are the departments that are not going to work on 14th and 15th of October?
Thank you for having me on your program. At the very outset, I would like to say that it's been 62 days since the brutal and heinous rape and murder of our colleague at a public hospital. And you would appreciate the fact that it's shameful that in a fully functional public hospital, working on duty junior doctor has been murdered and raped, and you cannot find a precedence anywhere in the world of this magnitude of crime. Following this rape and murder, the junior doctors working in all the government hospitals across the state went on cease work, and following various interventions and various dialogues, they finally ceased with their cease work and went back to their work. But then their demands, the 10-point demands that they made to the state government, were not met. There was no affirmative step taken from the government, and therefore they had to resort to a hunger strike. Now, this hunger strike has now been 7 days since they have been on hunger strike. And we as senior doctors, we cannot simply sit with our hands folded and see our juniors inching towards their agonizing deaths. We have to take some steps so that the government wakes up from its slumber and addresses the reasonable and justified demands that these junior doctors from the West Bengal Junior Doctors Front have made to them. In response to this strike, this hunger strike, and you know that one of our juniors has been admitted to the ICU and he's in very critical condition. There are other two people in North Bengal Medical College also who have been reported to be very critical. So we are very worried, very anxious of our juniors. We are unable to eat food. We are unable to even comprehend the consequences that can happen with regards to the healthcare setup, with regards to the healthcare fraternity, with regards to the healthcare of the entire state is at stake right now. We plead, we pray with folded hands to the government to kindly listen to these junior doctors. Please accede to their demands. Please listen to them, because the time for monologues are over. There are certain things that have been foisted by the state government and their spokespersons regarding certain works and activities that have been done. But that's on paper. You need to have, and even the Supreme Court has ordered that there has to be a committee formed by both the senior and the junior doctors, and all the stakeholders have to come together to improve the system. I do not see anything to that order happening other than sermonizing and monologues coming unidirectionally towards the West Bengal Junior Doctors Front. And none of their justified demands are being given an ear, and their justified demands need to have a dialogue. You need to sit with them and have a dialogue. So, and their dialogue needs to be written, and that needs to be complied with, and all the promises have to be complied with. Only then these things can be resolved. We cannot simply let these doctors continue with their hunger strike. You cannot imagine they are not even on glucose, they're not even on electrolytes or any kinds of supplements. They're just on hunger strike. They're just taking plain water. That's it. And it is, and towards that end, all the doctors from the senior consultants from all the private hospitals in Kolkata, as well as the Federation of Medical Association, which is a conglomeration of 69 associations in the state of West Bengal, which are encompassing all the specialty associations, including geriatrics, medicine, cardiology, nephrology. Everybody is coming together, and we have already written to our respective medical superintendents and our medical administrators of our respective private hospitals that we will be stopping non-essential work. We will be continuing with emergency work because we cannot punish the patients for the acts of certain people in the administration. The patients are not at fault here. The patients
Right.
are with us. They have been standing in solidarity with us. We have been speaking with the patients. We have a dialogue with the patients, and the
Right.
patients support us completely. It is not that we are putting them in any kind of harm or any kind of harm's way.
Absolutely. You're
We
putting forward your justified demand. Thank you very much, Dr. Basu, for joining us at this hour
and
with all those details.
towards this,